Happy Friday, everybody. I was so consumed with email, phone calls, and stuff like that for work today. Completely forgot I've got a haircut, so I gotta run. Got a fresh new cut, and nothing too drastic, just kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Just getting a little, I always have this thing where my hair gets too long on top, and the bottom part here hasn't caught up yet. It has this like roof effect. Enough about my hair, but today I'm gonna keep it quick. The last few vlogs I feel like I've talked for quite a while, so here we go. What I want to talk about today, it's something, I mean, you could call it a few different things. You can call it regret, you could call it, I don't know, a bunch of other things, but what I like to call it is idea remorse. Now, what idea remorse is, and we've all gone through it in some portion of our life, some stage of our life. Idea remorse is when you have an idea, and you think it's a great idea. You're like, oh man, that is brilliant. I am brilliant. And you start thinking about it. You go down the rabbit hole a little bit, and then life gets in the way. You get back to doing your normal routine, and then you're in the shower, driving down the road. You could be doing whatever, and that idea pops back in your brain. So you keep thinking about this idea. You keep thinking about it, and it keeps popping back up at random times until one day, all of a sudden you see your idea come to life, but you're not the one that did it. You have the same idea that somebody else had, but they took action on it. They moved forward. They actually did something with that idea versus you kept just leaving it in that space. It was always an idea. It was never brought to fruition. What kind of sparked this vlog today, I had this idea a long time ago, a couple years ago, when I'll call her Miss A, because I don't want your sister, if you have a Miss A at home, that's what we call her. If you have a Miss A at home, I don't want my voice triggering your Miss A. But when Miss A and Google Home and Siri came out, I had this idea for companies because it was really, at the time when it all first came out, it was really kind of difficult to get your skill, like to create a skill for your company. You had to hire somebody, they had to program it and do all these different things. And for me, I had the idea, I thought, wouldn't that be awesome if a company could just go online, fill out kind of almost like a wizard style, just fill out what you want your skill to be, click create, and it would punch out a skill for all those platforms. So that if your customer, I'll use it, it came to me for my industry, which is the sign industry. So I'll use that for an example. Many times you have people that are up in bucket trucks, on high-rise buildings, all kinds of weird positions. And I was thinking, if you're up high or something and you're cranking on something with tools or whatever, and you all of a sudden need to know a measurement or something like that, you could just say, hey Siri, what is blah, 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 blah. And that company skill would kick in, it would give you the exact measurement, and boom, you can keep going about your day. Now, voice technology, it has grown, as we all know. I mean, it's not even to its full potential yet, but it's grown substantially since I came up with that idea. The other day, that idea came back in my head, so I finally sat down and was like, I'm gonna look into this a little bit. Sure enough, somebody had already made that. And I was like, of course they did, and it's like, a part of you feels like, they stole my idea. But they didn't. They acted on their own idea. You may have had that same idea, but they took action. Idea remorse, it doesn't just involve a product or a business or anything in that realm. This could be a home project. Like if you have things you want to renovate, we've always wanted to do this, we've always wanted to do that, and then all of a sudden, a few years later, you end up moving. You never did it. You never realized that idea. What I want you to take away from this vlog, and kind of yelling at myself as well, because I have a lot of home projects to knock out this weekend. If the idea is substantial, act on it. Do the research, look into it, see what you can find out, and just instead of sitting on the couch and dreaming about it, get up, get on a computer, and take some action. Do your research. Build a prototype. Go start painting your guest room, playroom, movie room that you've planned on painting for a long time, which I'm gonna get at tomorrow morning. But just get up and get out and just start doing it. Don't let ideas just sit there. Don't have idea remorse. Act on your ideas so you can avoid idea remorse. In the comments below, have you ever had an idea where you thought it was brilliant and then fast forward to down the road and somebody else created it, took it, whatever you want to say, they took action and they built your idea? This has happened to me quite a few times, but always curious to hear what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.